Good evening. Before anything else, I want to say thank you, Sir RM and Adrian, for all the knowledge you imparted and your guidance in this learning journey through constructive comments in our assignments and projects. So now, I'm here to present urMeal, my electronic commerce project. As a working individuals, we are always being caught in a situation wherein we have too much tasks on our plate, multiple projects, deadlines, etc. Traffic condition here in Metro Manila is not also being helpful. In fact, it also burns a lot of our time that we are supposedly be using to attend to our personal needs. These factors renders us tired and stressed out most of the time, causing us to neglect our need for having a proper food to eat. Nowadays, filling our stomach is becoming a matter of convenience. But this convenience should not mean settling to what fast food chains around us offers, because this is not a sustainable option for our health and nourishment. So what really are the problems? First, meal planning is challenging task because you need to properly plot out everything. The menu, the ingredients, and of course, the budget. This is time consuming. Second, sourcing of ingredients is also challenging. You need to go to supermarket or worse, in a chaotic public marketplace. And imagine, you will need to do this regularly to secure the freshness of your ingredients. After you acquire your ingredients, you need to prepare it. Peel it, slice it, marinate it, etc. After you've done all of those, that's the only time that you can start the time-consuming cooking process. Number 3. People who are employed in companies or have his or her own startup business have hectic schedules. They don't usually have the luxury of time for different tasks and procedures of meal planning and preparation. In addition, some companies have a very strict timekeeping policies that oblige their employees to log in or out during lunch time. It's very restricting feeling, especially if you don't have your own baon or packed meals to bring in the office. I will further discuss this scenario in the next slide. Number 4. Because of the worsening traffic condition, all of us renders long hours on the roads every time we go to work or go back to our homes. Precious time that supposedly we're spending to our more important and necessary things. Number 5. Some people live alone because they decided to move near their work or offices. This is to avoid the traffic congestions on the roads. But they don't have cooking skill, or it's just not their forte. And due to this, living independently becomes a challenge for them. On this slide is our case study. Our first subject is Sandro. He is a media buyer working in BGC, where affordable meal option is limited. Even though he wishes to bring his own baon, the nature of his work in the marketing company is very demanding and stressful, and his daily travel from QC to Taguig and vice versa burns a lot of his time. Almost every day, he is tired, stressed out, and with only a few hours left for him to sleep. Our second subject is Cassandra. She works in Ayala as credit card approval officer. The bank she works for have a very strict timekeeping policy. They are mandated to log out before going to lunch and log in again after. Unfortunately, during break time, riding their building elevator is a challenge because of the influx of people. Due to this daily scenario, her 1-hour lunch break will only left her with less than 40 minutes to find meal and eat her lunch. Our third subject is Jason. He is a startup entrepreneur and his business is doing better than he initially anticipated. This equates to the mountainous work that he needs to accomplish every day. He also been struck with the reality that he's the one that needs to do almost everything, unlike when he was in a corporate setup where he can delegate tasks to other team or department. He also lives independently in his own condo unit. He knows some basic cooking skills, but it's not actually his forte. When he was an employee, he used to eat his meals in restaurants, but that is no longer an option for him since he just started his own business and hence he is following a very strict budget. On this slide, I shall define the market. The primary target market of this product and service are the individuals who doesn't have much time on their hands due to demanding work requirements or hectic schedule, employees who travel distance to work and bracing themselves to the worsening traffic condition of Metro Manila, or just simply wants to be lazy and enjoy delicious home-cooked meals being delivered in their homes or offices daily. To gain better comprehension of the possible market size that will enable us to create a ballpark estimate, we shall anchor our assumptions to the Labor Force Survey of Philippines Statistic Authority last January 2017. Based on the result of the survey, there are 39,347 employed individuals and they've been clustered by occupation. Based on the clustering presented on the table, we are assuming that employed individuals with occupation as managers, professionals, and technicians, and associate professionals are the group of people that fits the market description. Adding up the percentage of these three occupations, this will result to 26% or 10,230.22. Layering in the geography, we are assuming that only 7,500 are located in Metro Manila's Central Business District. Going back to our case study, startup entrepreneurs will also fit the market description. With this, let's assume that there are additional 500 self-employed individuals and let's add it up to our 7,500 employed possible customers and it will give us 8,000 heads in our target market. To efficiently reach the target market, we shall geo-cluster the total of 8,000 possible customers into the four major CBDs or Central Business Districts in Metro Manila. These are Ayala, BGC, Ortigas, and Alabang. To reach our market, we will use FB advertisement to push the communication and marketing materials to create online presence and awareness of the product and service. Moving to the table, we will assume that Ayala had the biggest population since it is the most dense and one of the oldest CBD. FB ad cost is calculated per week based on the number of people that we intend to reach on certain location, assuming that after we reach the target market, we have 60% activation rate. If we will translate it into figures, we will have 1,800 customers from Ayala, 1,200 from BGC, 1,200 from Ortigas, and 600 from Alabang. For the initial phase of the business, we will offer the product and service to Ayala and BGC. Ortigas and Alabang will be targeted for future expansion of the business. This is to manage the logistics and other operational expenses. So, why Ayala and BGC? Because Ayala and BGC are two neighboring CBDs with high population density of our target market. It means efficient delivery process and lesser operational costs. In addition, lifestyle in BGC is higher and it means that employees here are access challenged for affordable meals. If we will look on the table, we can see the sales projection in Ayala and BGC based on 60% activation rate. Assuming that a combined total of 3,000 customers from Ayala and BGC will avail the priciest product in our lineup, we will have 5,250,000 pesos gross revenue per week. But if they will avail the cheapest product, we will have a gross revenue of 2,025,000 pesos per week. The projected sales reflected on the table might be affected by possible competitors in the target area like Jolly Jeep, the mobile carinderias in Ayala, and other meal planning service that targets individuals on diet or wants to lose weight. To address these issues, a clear positioning of the product and service will be communicated as part of marketing, online post, or ad. The product will be positioned with beauty and elegance through meal packaging. It will also be communicated that we cater to the general market that simply wants to have delicious home-cooked meals without the hassle of food preparation. Though calorie counting is not the primary feature of this product, it will be positioned as a healthier option to fast food restaurants. Now that we define that we have a sizable market with problems that needs to be resolved, allow me to introduce the solution. urMeal. It is your online-based meal planning and delivery service. I know that the description of the product and service is a bit vague, so let's discuss it further. urMeal is a subscription-based meal planning and delivery service that caters to customers who want to enjoy delicious home-cooked meals every day but wish to free themselves from the burdensome tasks of food planning and preparation. It also aims to provide relief, particularly to people with hectic schedules, by giving them the convenience of having a personal cook or chef so they can have more time for the things that they need or want to do. Personal relaxation, bonding with loved ones, etc. Now, the question is how the target market can avail this product and service. So this is how. A well-planned weekly menu will be posted on the FB page a week in advance. This is to inform and entice the customers while giving them ample time to subscribe. Please note that aside from actual online product posting, we will also push other communication and marketing materials because we intend to create an online social community that will support the product and service. Second, once we inform the customer, they shall be directed to order through Viber or text message with their personal information and meal package that they wish to avail. For the launch, we will have 5 meal packages or options to offer. First, regular meal. It is a 5-day subscription package that includes lunch, snack with coffee or tea, dinner, and utensils. Second, weekly meal is a 5-day subscription package that covers all items included in regular meal package plus breakfast for the next day. Number 3, mini meal is a 5-day subscription package that includes 1 meal, snack with coffee or tea, and utensils. 1 meal a day is a 5-day subscription package that only includes 1 meal and utensils. 5. Workers' meal package. This is for bulk orders without minimum subscription day. This includes 1 meal, coffee or tea, and utensils. After receiving the customer's order, urMeal representative will respond within 24 hours with the payment details. Then, customers shall pay on or before the start of subscription week through PayPal or bank. For traditional bank payment, a clear photo of machine-validated deposit slip shall be sent through Viber or email. Fund transfer using online banking platforms will also be an option. Once urMeal validated the payment, confirmation of transaction will be sent to customer through text and email. I'm about to reach the 15-minute limitation of this recording, so I will continue my presentation to another video clip.